everyone, Lucy here. I welcome you to the first request video I've made for this channel. Almost a week ago, I asked you guys on Twitter to list requests, drawing requests, I could do and put as a small compilation for this. My only rules were that it was not NSFW, not safe for work, and that you were okay with just sketches. I did say black and white, but I did a gradient map over the sketch to give it some color or a little bit more life. Another thing was that this was completely random, and I used an internet randomizer, and I can only do one request per person per video. So if you want another request after you've been in this video, you can just put one in the next Twitter post. I hope you all enjoy. We'll see who got their request. So for this one here, it was a lot more simpler compared to the other ones, but I honestly had a lot of fun doing it. And it kind of got me more into the Western cartoon side, because I don't really draw animals or furries, but it was nice to kind of give it less of an anime look for once. We actually discussed beforehand about what to actually do with them, that way I had a bit more of an idea of what to draw here, but we decided on the morning coffee routine, and I thought that was pretty nice. I wish I could have drawn this a bit more better, and maybe like the cup would have slipped out of his paws, but you know, it's okay. I'm actually quite glad with how it came out, especially after I shaded it. And with the gradient map, I wanted to give a bit of the coffee color look to it. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this one. He has been waiting for this sort of thing for a long while since I've been doing art of him. I think I've drawn him in a whole bunch of different ways that are kind of a bit weird. Like I drew him in a bunny suit when he was playing Ribby Rabby. I never really remember the name, but then I drew him with when he did his first stream with the ballmancy that I called it, where the balls on chains would come down with our message. I thought that was like the coolest thing. D was actually one of the first virtual YouTubers I watched, and he was kind of one of the first people that got me into this, even though I couldn't do 3D, and I'm happy I can give him so many pieces of art. I've never done this much art for one entity before. But I hope he likes it. I try to give something with kind of like a cool position, a little bit of power, so I kind of put like the screaming in the face. I didn't really plan anything ahead. I can't get references as easily, but it was still nice to do and kind of improve it as time went along. I kind of wish I could have done the hands a bit more detailed, but I was always so bad at that. But regardless, I really like how it came out. And with the gradient map, I think it just looks great. I hope he likes it. So I'm not surprised that this made into the video, because two different people requested Comdost in some form. I know ODJ, he requested her in the middle of his request. And then Castig, I'm sorry, but this was your Comdost request, so I couldn't put Sub-Zero in there. The way I put it into the randomizer was I put them all separate, but grouped, so I knew whose was whose. There was Comdost 1 and 2, and I'm sorry. I really wish I could have done it, but I just figured I'd be fair. I do have a Hestia, a figurine. It doesn't move. It's not a Figma or anything. And I thought that maybe putting Comdost in this would be a nice touch, especially when the ribbon that Hestia has was it was so popular back when her anime came out. And I think this was gonna look great on Comdost, and with the new Moe? Yeah, I think that's her name. I wonder if Comdost is still gonna be doing videos. But I congratulate them nonetheless, and I really hope to see how much Moe grows. And I hope she really likes it. Conspo! I remember you from, I think when I made my first video. I'm pretty sure you were one of the first people I noticed actually commenting on it, and that made me really happy. I like doing this request, because I remember I always wanted to do it in my first years of the internet. I saw this one deviant artist that did commissions just of where they did anime versions of people's portraits. So I really like doing this one. I don't normally do it. I guess I just don't find myself very good at it, but I hope you like it, and maybe you can use it for anything you want. I don't mind. I think it's good though. Thanks for putting in your request. The Pepto Dog. A hot dog glazed with some wonderful, delicious Pepto-Bismol. If you don't know what Pepto-Bismol is, you have not lived, okay? Pepto-Bismol helps you when you're sick, when your stomach hurts, makes you throw up a little bit, but then you feel better. Congrats, Pepto-Bismol. You make hot dogs great again. So, I could never eat these darn things, so there's no way I would make myself drawn as eating these things voluntarily. So I had to put another hand in there forcing me to eat it. So you might be wondering who the hand is. I'll have a picture of the anime character that's doing it. I was just watching an MMD video and I figured, well, his hands are kind of iconic, I guess, because of the long fingernails. So I figured I'd use his and not just a random hand, because that might raise some questions. I don't want that. But came out good regardless. I had to do something a little extra to get that right pink. Hope it fits what you was looking for. I hope you all enjoyed what was requested and created. I want to do another request video again after some time passes, so be sure to follow my Twitter for a chance to get a request done of your own. Have a good day everyone, and thank you for watching.